Hello there everybody, Aero here, and welcome to another Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 video. But today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be reviewing and reacting to something quite special. The official CG5 music video for Chapter 3. It's called Sleep Well. And it's that song you hear coming from the radio when you find that catnap plush secret behind the counselor's building. We've talked about this before. Anyway, rather than keeping it an Easter egg, they released the full song, and I guess they were teasing it through the Easter egg in the game. But the thing that I found quite interesting is that CG5 and Mob Entertainment both posted the music video, but different music videos. And if we've learned anything from Mob Entertainment, it's that anything they post has the potential for secrets or lore inside of it. Now, I've watched the music video like 5 times already. First of all, it's a really, really good song. I highly recommend it. I genuinely like it. Just the sound, my ears, happy. But more importantly, the music video itself has some really interesting cutscenes in there. So let's watch that first, and then we can go through it and even look at the thumbnail and see what's really going on. So without further ado, let's watch it. Sleep Well from Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 by CG5 official music video. Let's go. Turn it up nice and loud. It's a banger, man. Oh, you got Kissy Missy right there. Man, catnap. Terrifying from the start. Look at him. Who's that? Whose reflection was it? We'll come back to that part. All the villains from all the chapters. And then the final villain. This is important as well. This is quite important. Poor Theodore, man. This is creepy. I found this really sad. Hoppy like hyperventilating. Ugh. What has she seen? Dude, there's so much to unpack in here. So much to unpack in here. I love this as well. Stream Sleep Well on like Spotify and Apple Music. But the thumbnail that they've got for it, first of all, why is Crafty Corn? I don't know, Crafty Corn looks so creepy. She looks like a ghost. All she has is an outline. And Catnap's face has been burned off the side. Creepy. So like right off the bat, when we see this scene with Kissy Missy, you can tell that this is from a previous period of time, because there's a few key pointers. The walls aren't completely destroyed. We don't have that cloud that's fallen down and knocked the catnap off his pedestal? Because in the game, you obviously know that like not all of these are up here. Catnap has fallen down. But a weird, creepy detail is the fact that the Hour of Joy down here has actually been blood stained onto the wall of the play place area. So that must mean this happens in a period of time after the Hour of Joy, but before our part in the game. So maybe like right after they've killed everyone in the Hour of Joy and then cleared the bodies potentially? Because if people were actually living here, yeah, well, there's blood splatters on the ground as well. If people were living here, they wouldn't be okay with the fact that it has Hour of Joy written in their blood from their organs on the walls. But there's something about her being alone down here that I feel like is significant, but I just can't pinpoint exactly what it is. It's almost like she's, I don't want to say innocent, because we see in the Hour of Joy video of her killing adults and people that are working there as well. But yeah, there's something about her. And this is nuts, because you can see that it's like Mommy and Bunzo in the game station. Yeah, you can literally see it in their like view dock sort of area where the scientist would be up top. But then she totally roughs him up and kills him eventually because he doesn't kill the player. But it shows at one point they were quite close. Now this is interesting, because we end up seeing that Hoppy Hopscotch is sad, but right before that, Hoppy Hopscotch is clearly looking into the mirror with the reflection of someone or something there. It looks like a human. So what I'm thinking is Hoppy Hopscotch is like remembering their human self through the reflection or the shadow of their reflection. But I can't exactly tell who that is. But now that I think about it, give me 1 second. Okay, guys, hear me out. Doesn't this silhouette look exactly like her silhouette over here? I mean, you can see that the angle comes up to the neck, and then the hair comes off to one side and goes further down. Same thing over here, comes to the neck, and then the hair flows down to the other side. So maybe Hoppy Hopscotch, their human form, is this lady who we don't actually know who she is. Hold on, let me Photoshop this. I mean, okay, look, hear me out. I don't know about you guys, but look at this. When I reduce the opacity, it's like exact. It's like exactly there. I think I figured it out. Holy crap. I can't believe I just figured this out. Hoppy Hopscotch's original person is this doctor. Wow. Genius. I'm calling myself a genius. I didn't think we would figure that out. I honestly, I thought it looked familiar, but I didn't know we would actually figure out who it was. What the hell did they manage to make Boxy Boo look cute? Look at him. He actually looks genuinely cute in this. And then Huggy Wuggy appears. So I wonder whether this is just like her thinking about Huggy Wuggy and he appears. Like he's not actually there, like he's just a vision. Or whether he actually appears in this, I don't know. This could all be a dream sequence anyway. I mean, this point over here, it shows villain number 1, villain number 2, and then villain number 3 that we've had in all the chapters. And then Poppy? I mean, come on, that's a bit on the nose, no? And this room over here, I'm trying to figure out what room this is within, like, Playtime code, because clearly Poppy saw something horrific here. Obviously, there's a lot of blood, but just from her reaction, she's going through it. Now, this is really cool because Catnap, in his Catnap form, is obviously redrawing the drawing that he did when he was Theodore Gramble, showing the prototype under his bed being his imaginary best friend, which led him to eventually trying to help the prototype escape, and then Theodore getting injured in the process with the 2.0 Grab Pack hands, and eventually being the target for the transformation into the bigger body of Catnap because he was so disobedient. Okay, this part is nuts. Can you hear us? What's the significance of this? I mean, should I put it into Photoshop? I mean, there's no harm in doing it, but you can kind of tell who it is. It's the smiling critters. You got a mini Huggy over there. Oh, it's so creepy. Yeah, you can't really see anything when I increase the brightness and contrast on this, other than the fact that it's clearly smiling critters, but the way their hands are up in the air, it almost looks like they're looking up into the sky, and the way they're saying, "Can you see us? Can you hear us?" It's almost like they're talking to something far away from them, maybe something like a god, and we know that the prototype has somehow turned into a god figure in the eyes of a lot of these toys, potentially their only savior. And that's why he's influenced them into committing the acts that they committed during the Hour of Joy. And I think this moment here, where Catnap is picking up one of the Grab Pack hands, it's him remembering back to when he had his incident as Theodore Gramble, and he hurt himself. But he hurt himself using the green grab backhand, not the blue one, because he got electrocuted, I'm pretty sure. That's what the deal was. For those of you who don't know, in quick summary, in the ARG, we learn about a miniature lore story to do with Theodore Gramble, where he was influenced by his imaginary friend, who we know as the prototype through his drawings, to help the prototype escape from the facility. And in doing that, the prototype told him to use the grab pack hands, which were above his ability. And in doing that, he almost allows the prototype to escape. But while he opens the door using a green electrical grab pack hand, he also gets electrocuted. And then the prototype, instead of escaping, chooses to help Theodore and takes him to staff members, in the process also being caught himself, which then leads to Theodore Gramble fully admiring and seeing prototype as his god from that point onwards, further than him already being his imaginary best friend, which is why we know now he idolizes him as a god. But anyway, this is a callback to that, which I think is quite cool. But it sucks that Catnap can't do any other expressions with his face. He's like stuck in this face, which is sad. This is nuts. This scene with Poppy when she's just hyperventilating, I just wish I could tell what she was looking at, like what moment it was. Was it just the hour of joy, her seeing what's happening? I mean, if we don't want any more confirmation that these guys are like partners or in love, then I don't know what's going on. Like that, look at this. They look like they're out on a date. I just realized something. Right at the beginning of the scene, look at their eyes. You can't see it because Huggy Wuggy changes them real quick. Hold on, let me try and capture it. You could see it for a second, but both of them are looking down here, bottom left side, and then they look away. They start looking back up with their big goofy ass smiles. And then it goes down to the bottom left where they were looking, and there's clearly blood splatter from probably a corpse. So they are just chilling out, kicking back, being cool, while there's dead bodies around them, which is extremely creepy. So I found this line pretty interesting. Artificial facade. So a facade is a wall. Yeah, it's principal front of a building that faces onto a street. So a deceptive outward appearance. It's referencing like a, you know, in front of you sort of thing. And artificial facade, it's got like a double meaning in this context, because firstly, there's an artificial facade in Playcare with all the walls literally being artificial fake walls. But then he says, from the fraud of the god being the prototype. So the artificial facade is the face that he presents to himself, presents to the monsters and toys and children within Playcare of him being a god. Or it could be from the main big leader, Elliot Ludwig, who could be the prototype, by the way, we don't know. Could be the same thing, being a fraudulent god and presenting himself as this person that's so holy and holier than thou by creating Playcare as being this like safe haven for orphans and that sort of thing, which obviously resulted in the things that we see during this game. But yeah, that's probably all I could see within the actual video clip. There's probably more in there. I don't know, I just wanted to have a quick look through it. I didn't want to waste too much time going frame by frame, but I did find the thumbnail quite interesting as well, because you've got all of the mascots all looking very happy. Well, most of the mascots. And then you've got Poppy stuck inside of her case, whatever. So it's kind of like showing again the differences in, I don't know, opinion and personality when it comes to what's happening, the Hour of Joy in particular. And also looks like they all gang together to chuck her in there, and she's like, let me out of there. But yeah, anyway, honestly, all I want to see from now on is more Braun love, because where is that guy and when is he going to be in another chapter? I really want to know. But I think that's all for today. If you guys see or saw or have seen anything else in this music video in particular, let me know. And let me know what you think about Hoppy Hopscotch's real person, like who he actually is. I thought that was quite interesting. I think we may have landed on something that no one else has seen before, unless someone else has noticed it and I just don't care because I wasn't really looking at other people's stuff. But that's all for today, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and I'll see you then. Bye.